up, guys? Even right now for another action figure review. And this time we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Padme Amidala from the Attack of the Clones, to be more specific. This is a web exclusive, unfortunately, but at least she's not really a super much needed character to have in your collection. Here's the front of the box covering the entire figure. There's no window packaging. They seem to do that for the exclusives when it comes to Star Wars. Here's the side of the box. Here's the other side. And then here is the back showing some poses, showing her next to Anakin, showing her with a weapon and her alternate face. So, alright, so there we have her out of package, and I do have to say that I am a little impressed by the figure. I was having low expectations for this figure. I don't know why. I did see some pictures on Facebook that somebody had him in hand, and they didn't look too good. I don't know. I felt like, again, with the face, but I felt like the face wasn't going to be all that. It wasn't going to look like her. It was going to look kind of weird. I did mention something about Doctor Strange's face in his figure review. This one is a little better in my opinion. Again, it's mainly the glossiness. This one doesn't have too much glossiness on it, and it does look like her. It looks like the actress. It looks pretty good, and I like how they overall sculpted and painted the figure. That's one of my main things that surprised me about the figure and what makes it look very, very good. So you can see right there, that does look like her. They did a decent job with the face, and I think it looks more so like her with her alternate face, which includes like kind of like a smirky, smiling face. Right? So I'd say that kind of looks a little bit more like Padme from the movie. I love how they put dirt and sand and weathering on the clothes. The boots look phenomenal as well. They painted those very nicely. They all look dirty and nasty, and you know, from that scene in the movie in Attack of the Clones where she got clawed in the back, you can see the ripped shirt, as well as, you know, ripped sleeves on her arm there. So that all looks good. I like it a lot. They did a good job sculpting it and painting it, and just painting it overall. This looks very nice. There's no blood. That's a gripe of mine. No blood. Bandai has something against blood on their figures. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Their figures say 15 years or older on the box to collect these, and I guess that's the recommended age is 15 years old or older. So why can't you just add a little bit of blood on figures that need them like this? Just a little bit slash would have been okay, but I don't know. I guess they don't like blood. They don't add it to their Dragon Ball Z battle damage figures, so they're not gonna add it here. But anyways, there's no blood on the scar, on the scratch, so it's just plain skin. Not the biggest deal in the world. Honestly, I just showed the alternate head, so there is an alternate head. There is a blaster, of course. We did see that on the box, so we do have a blaster. So there's that, and then we do have a couple hands here. We have the two kind of just like, you know, relaxed hands on the figure. We have these that have some sleeves on them. So you know these are going to be for the left hand, which has the sleeve. This one's trigger hand, so you can hold the blaster. This one's another open hand, but it's I don't know, it's just a different posed open hand. For her right arm, we have the same exact hand molds, but without the sleeve piece because there's no sleeve. So that's it. She's a little light on accessories, but Star Wars seems to be always light on accessories when it comes to hands and heads. But at least she does come with an alternate head, some hands, and a blaster. So there's that. But she is nicely articulated as expected, left and right on the head, up and down. There is neck articulation as well. Forward and back on the arms, in and out, and wow, it popped completely off. Alright, so let's try this one more time. So I guess if you do it too much, it's gonna pop right off, but it's not like it's loose or anything. I mean, there's that, just so you guys don't get confused or get mad. It's just at a certain angle it could pop off, so just like any other piece of the figure. So the arms do go in and out, forward and back. They do have that shoulder socket that goes a little bit in and out, not too much, but you know, it's there. There is no biceps swivel, not that I see. Let's also just pop it off too. Actually there is a bicep swivel, so it's hidden underneath that little arm band and almost a little bit stiff, but there is a swivel on the bicep. Double jointed elbows right there, swivel at the wrist with a ball jointed hinge, diaphragm joint underneath the upper torso, above the abdomen, swivel at that point as well. There is a waist swivel and it crunches there as well, so good movement at the torso piece overall. Legs go forward and back, in and out. Do not drop down SH Figuarts style. There is a thigh swivel as well. Double jointed knees, ankles go forward and back. Slight pivot, not the greatest thing in the world, and there is toe articulation. The ankles do go side to side up. Great sculpting at the bottom of the boots as well. Alright, so don't get scared if this happens to you. I got scared just now off camera, and I thought I broke it, but actually it's pegged in there so you can separate them. So it's meant to do that, you know. But I thought I broke it, but I didn't break it. So that is meant to do that. So just in case you guys freak out, you didn't break it. Alright, there she is standing next to the SH Figuarts Anakin that we recently just got as well as a web exclusive. These two go well together. There they are, and just wanted to compare them next to each other. So, alright guys, that does it for my review on the SH Figuarts Padme Amidala figure. Pretty decent, a lot better than I thought it would be. Really did surprise me, maybe because I had low expectations, but I do like the figure. I'm more satisfied now that I have her in hand, looking at her than looking at pictures. So pictures don't do it justice. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it is cool nonetheless. I think this is the first female SH Figuarts Star Wars figure they've made. So she's the first entry there. They haven't made Leia, so until we get her, but this one is the first one. So pretty cool. They did a good job, and I'm pretty happy with it. The price could be lower, but it's a web exclusive, so you're gonna be paying a lot of money. So up to you. If you don't like the prequels, don't get it. You know, why do you want it? You know, but if you do like it, go ahead and get it. Looks really good, and it's the only Padme Amidala figure that we have in this scale, articulated in all its glory. So there you go. With that said, hope you guys enjoy the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like, and don't forget to have a great day. Bye.